a wonder.
And we are wondering how to get onto Chart Center.
Well, now you are. So that's cool.
All right.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Chart Center. I'm Tetris.
And I'm Christina. Tetris, who is your favorite power duo in music?
Besides me and you?
Taylor and Kim.
Oh, wait, pump the brakes. You mean Taylor and Nelly, because they was tearing it up at Carly Kloss's birthday party. I love you.
Close, but this week it's gotta be DJ Khaled and Drake. The BFFs teamed up on the track For Free, which has been climbing the Hot 100 since its top 20 debut. But wait, there's more.
DJ Khaled!
Yeah, that's right. DJ Khaled just locked down his first #1 album on the Billboard 200 with Major Key. That means he and Drake are holding down the top 2 spots as Drizzy gets bumped down to #2 because, you know, he refuses to go any lower.
No more.
Major Key was exclusively available through the iTunes Store and Apple Music streaming service for its first week before going wide on August 5th. Now, Khaled isn't the only one to do it. Drake and Future did it, Chance the Rapper did it, and Katy Perry released her Olympic anthem Rise exclusively on Apple as well.
And you know what I think is dope about his success is how well he's connecting with his fans on social media. You follow him on Snapchat, right?
Obsessed with his Snapchat. It's
So good. He
amazing.
said he's gonna Snapchat his son's birth, though.
Yeah, I want to Snapchat the whole birth.
Oh,
know what
you
I'm saying?
do?
I gotta get.
Your fiance say about that?
You know, the key is that I'm the king. You know what I'm saying?
TMI.
Maybe a little much, but either way, fans are rooting for him because they see him every day.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Tetris, we have to talk about another power duo of the week, and that is the Chainsmokers. They get their third top 10 hit this year in Closer with Halsey and claim the best-selling song of the week. They join Drake, Bieber, and Rihanna as the only acts with 3 top 10s this year. It's been a killer 2016 for the American pair. They've already been ruling the year with Roses and Don't Let Me Down. And on the touring front, they have several U.S. shows coming up in the fall.
Don't let me down.
Look out for one more duo in 21 Pilots. Heathens from the Suicide Squad soundtrack is up to #11 on the Hot 100, and the song might break into the top 10 next week. The Suicide Squad soundtrack itself may also debut at #1 on the Billboard 200.
I'm just forewarning you.
Ladies, shut up!
And now it's time to rise up to our event of the week presented by StubHub.
Everybody's got Olympic fever. The 2016 games are underway in Rio, and already we've seen some standout moments in sports and music.
And we had our very own games going on over at Billboard.com. We asked you to vote in 2 different Olympic polls, and the results are in.
First is your favorite moment from the opening ceremony. From Gisele Bündchen's killer catwalk to Michael Phelps hoisting the American flag, there was a lot to choose from. But hey, there can only be one winner.
That is true. And the gold medal goes to the glistening shirtless Tongan flag bearer, Pita Tafetafua.
Oh, nailed it.
Yes, he caused the internet and the baby oil industry to explode while walking in the Parade of Nations.
He just became a sensation in Brazil, I can tell you that.
Now next up, your favorite Summer Olympics theme song from the past 30-ish years. There was Reach by Gloria Estefan, Oceana by Bjork, and Survival by Muse.
But duh, the winner is Katy Perry's Rise, and her new music video already has over 11 million views on YouTube.
Well, Britney dropped her Make Me video this week.
Tetris, we're not fighting about this again.
Whatever, private show night.
Do you have any secret talents? What do you consider a talent?
It couldn't really be anything. Like, I'm double jointed, so that's talent. Not everyone knows.
I can do this weird thing with my neck, like a frog thing.
Okay.
Now it's time for your live look-in presented by StubHub. StubHub, your ticket out.
Tetris, you know what went down this weekend?
Outside Lands.
In San Francisco,
Heck yeah.
and there was a lot going on. There were comedy performances, art exhibits, and of course, plenty of music. We're talking everything and everyone from Lana Del Rey to the Muppets in their very first live performance.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Billboard caught up with Third Eye Blind backstage to address the eternal question, to play or not to play the classic hits on tour.
If you do not want to see me again, I would
How do you guys kind of balance Semi-Charmed Life and Jumper and all these amazing songs that people have such intense connections to with your new music?
We aren't nostalgic at all. I'm not in the least bit nostalgic, but I feel really happy that people like to keep our music alive.
So you're not one of those bands that, you know, you guys are like, well, we don't really want to play Semi-Charmed Life. We don't want to play Jumper. Does Semi-Charmed Life still mean something to you?
Yeah, but what it means to me changes. What it meant to me when I wrote it, I don't even know who I was when I wrote it. But what it means now is it's like, I look out when people sing it, they look like summer's about to happen.
Now, Tetris, you know Snake Hips, they have that song Cool out with Zayn.
Can you guys guys have had a ton of success with All My Friends, with Tinashe and Chance the Rapper, and then also your new song with Zayn, which is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
So when is this debut album coming?
Who knows?
We don't know.
No one knows.
Oh, stop it.
Hopefully soon.
But our correspondent Shira was a lot more successful with J-Patt of the Knox, where she scored some huge tour scoop.
The next tour we're gonna do is gonna be a Europe tour with Justin Bieber.
The Biebs.
2 months.
And you're going to be opening for him, his European leg, right?
Yeah. 2.5 months. We'll be gone. That's like the longest tour we've ever been on too.
What is your favorite Justin Bieber song?
I like the new stuff. I like his new album a lot. I like Sorry, obviously. I like the song with Major Lazer.
It's next week now. Tetris, what do you think of that Frank Ocean album?
Frank Ocean album?
Exactly. Where's the album that was supposed to drop on Friday? Where is it, Frank? No explanation, not even a phone call.
Well,
you know what Frank
it's
Ocean
only
is?
reports.
He's the ultimate unreliable boyfriend, always making promises he can't keep. You're just sitting there waiting, no text, no apologies. All you're left with is a couple of Snapchat filters and a whole lot of tears. And while Frank Ocean is just pretending you don't even exist, look who's all like, hey baby, I'm here for you.
Hey,
That's
Britney
right,
Spears.
Justin Bieber. In a crazy turn of events, Justin Bieber has become the world's ultimate rebound guy. Here to pick us up and make us feel needed again. No album from Frank? Here's a little Cold Water. And now Let Me Love You. Don't mind if you do, Biebs.
The track from DJ Snake featuring Bieber dropped on Friday. That's just 2 weeks after Major Lazer's song with Justin and Mo dropped, and 1 week after it debuted at number 2. Right now, Cold Water sits at number 5.
We're gonna go out on a limb and predict that Let Me Love You could have a big debut next week. And by the way, songs with Justin Bieber tend to kick off in the top 10. He has 6 top 10 debuts so far.
That's it. You guys are awesome.
It's a big year for Passenger, who first broke through in 2013 with his number 5 Hot 100 smash, Let Her Go. His new album, Young as the Morning, Old as the Sea, drops on September 23rd, and he's been doing his trademark busking all over the UK and Europe, including a few intimate performances on this side of the pond.
And he's prepping for a huge tour this year. It's the first time he'll be backed by a full 4-piece band. Now, Mike Rosenberg, aka Passenger, recently spoke to us about the upcoming tour and that time he set himself on fire. Take a look.
I think the biggest difference with this record compared to the others is it's much more inspired by geography and landscape and scenery. I think in the past I've always written about people, which are still massively inspiring and they always will be, but I think for some reason for this record there's so many sort of scenic imagery moments, you know. Somebody's Love is the new single and we made the video in Iceland. And the plan was always to go out on a boat on an Icelandic lake. Just keep it really simple. I'd just be rowing the boat, singing to camera. It'd be very beautiful and sort of magical. And then the day before, literally 24 hours before the shoot, I came up with the idea that it would be great to set the boat on fire.
If it starts filling up with water, I've been given this to bail myself out with.
At the time, over coffee sounded like a fine idea, and then suddenly I was on a very sort of windswept, freezing cold Icelandic lake with flames in front and behind me, trying to keep a straight face and sort of sing to camera and convey a sort of emotional song whilst fearing for my life. So for the first time in a long time, I'll be touring with a full band in the spring in North America. And I think I've been playing on my own for so long, you know, literally sort of coming up to a decade now. And I love it. I love the freedom that you get when it's just me and a guitar. I think with this new record, I think that the sound of it's so big, the arrangements are so full, that I just kind of feel like it's the right time to introduce a bigger sound on stage. It's for those guys who have seen me play, you know, multiple times on my own. I can't wait to give, you know, those kind of fans the songs in their full glory.
Now, he didn't set himself on fire for us, but he did drop by the Billboard studio for an intimate performance of Somebody's Love. You can watch the whole thing at Billboard.com, but we leave you now with a sneak peek. I'm Tetris.
And I'm Christina. We'll see you next week with a new Frank Ocean album, right?
Christine,
right, Frank? Come on, bring it. Bring it. Come on.
Oh, but when you wanna get yourself out, there'll be no one around. You sink without a sound, you know it's true. Oh, when the winds they blow, you're gonna need somebody to know you. You're gonna need somebody's love to fall in.